Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, right now, Chad Gable will go one-on-one with Jason Jordan. And if Jason Jordan can pick up the victory against Chad Gable here tonight, he can be able to join the Miz Network. As you can see, Chad Gable already in the ring, the Miz Network at ringside. And Jason Jordan, the next generation of great, as he calls himself. He definitely wants to revitalize his career. The Miz basically saying you're nothing special. You're not Kurt Angle's son. You're just a wannabe. Which is true, as we have proven. But you know, Miz still wanted to give Jordan an opportunity because, quote, he seemed desperate. So, you know, this is going to be a battle of former friends here tonight. The American Alpha tag team, as Chad Gable and Jason Jordan used to be. There's a lot on the line. Who will be the better man in this match? And here we go, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. We all know how they are. Gable and Jordan are just unique mat players. They're always, they're both used to amateur wrestling, and they'll rely on holds and suplexes, you know, basic wrestling stuff. But you know, it's just, you know, it's gotta be really, you know, daunting to face your former friend and see how far they've both come. And look at this now, Jordan has him into the headlock and tosses him over. He's got him into a head. It's just been back and forth with the headlocks and the chain wrestling. And look at this, Gable, he just reverses now into his own. He's got the arm. Wow, Jordan just keeps repeating. And what is this now? Whoa, over into a hammerlock again. And ladies and gentlemen, later tonight we will also see a match of former best friends, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. They will be going one-on-one here tonight. And look at this now, at a standoff. Jordan says, "Come on at me, Gable." No, Gable says, "Come at me." But look, oh, Gable just dropped with a huge clothesline. Just knocked him straight to the outside. And now Jason Jordan, oh, look at this, Chad Gable trying to get his bearings together. The referee starts to count. Gable's trying to reconcile with Sami Zayn and Brian Kendrick. Look at this. Jordan's trying to go after Chad Gable, but Chad Gable back in the ring. I don't think the referee notices. Gable taking control of Jordan. Look at this. Into a back suplex. Lands him straight on his head. As you can see, the Miz Network competitors just... Oh, look at that. Oh, lands on his feet into another back suplex. Sami Zayn, Brian Kendrick, and the Miz all at ringside, just watching to make sure if Jordan can pick up the win against Chad Gable, then basically if he can get the win, he joins these four in the Miz Network, and there's a back suplex, lands into a bridge, and Jason Jordan gets the kick out. Gable, Kendrick, and Jordan, or Gable, Kendrick, and Zayn definitely made the right choice when it came to, being, to kind of revitalize their careers. And Jordan, it's almost like he's trying to ride on the coattails of what Chad Gable's done, just by trying to join the same network that Chad Gable joined. Jason Jordan, the former Raw Tag Team Champion with Seth Rollins. And look at this now, Jason Jordan has Chad Gable. Look at this, up and over into a German. It's gotta be like, what do you think the other people, the other men at ringside would think? Like, would Sami Zayn and Brian Kendrick appreciate it if Jason Jordan can actually, join the Miz Network? And look at this, off of the top with a drop kick. Jason Jordan drops him straight down on his back. And now Jordan, look at this, just fighting back with huge strikes. There's a punch right to the face. And Gable now, right back. It looks like Brian Kendrick and Sami Zayn are on the side of Chad Gable. It looks like they don't want Jason Jordan to join almost. And look at tried to go for a back suplex. Jason Jordan, using all of his weight, just drops him down into a body splash. And what is this? Jason Jordan kicked right to the gut. And as you can see, Brian Kendrick and Sami Zayn just looking on. I don't think they appreciate how much it takes. Huge belly-to-belly suplex from Jason Jordan. And here's the pinfall. He's got the leg hooked. There's two, and Gable kicks out. Brian Kendrick and Sami Zayn rocking the royal blue for the Miz Network. In the Miz Network, we haven't seen much yet, but Brian Kendrick, he has achieved a little bit because all three of the Fatal 4, and look at this, into a cross armbar. Jason Jordan, as I was speaking, I didn't notice he was getting into it. And Ken Jordan, no, Chad Gable rolls out of it. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. I was trying to think about the Miz Network, but now Jason Jordan, he's on the defensive as Chad Gable drops him with a snap suplex. What I'm saying was that Brian Kendrick will now be in the Extreme Trials match. At Extreme Rules. And look at this, Chad Gable up into the Danielson special. Using that armbar. Just like Jordan put him in a little bit ago. Can Gable make Jordan tap out here? Jason Jordan is wiggling for his life. He's trying to get out of it. He does not want to lose this match. And look at this now. Jordan, God, right to the face. And now Jordan, look at that body slam. Last week, all three of the Miz Network members, they were all in Fatal 4-Way matches. And the winner would go to Extreme Rules in the Extreme Trials match. Chad Gable and Sami Zayn were unsuccessful in proclaiming that victory last week. But Brian Kendrick, he actually picked up the victory. Ironically, it was against Chad Gable that he got the pinfall on. I mean, there's no blood between Brian and Chad, as it was. Look at this stare down. Look at this. Jordan just trying to show off against Chad Gable. Gable is not going to have any of it. And Gable, look at this, trying to go for a body slam, but no, Jordan, oh my God, hitting him right in the leg. And now Jordan into the corner. Jesus, huge shoulder press. Huge shoulder press from Jason Jordan to Chad Gable into the corner, and tried to go for a picture-perfect drop kick, but Chad Gable saw it coming, and into the corner. Look at this, Chad Gable, he's ready, willing, and Gable to put him away. There you go, drops him with the O'Connor roll German. 2, and Chad Gable picks up the win. Bye-bye, Jordan. Well, it looks like we're not going to have any new Miz Network members now. Chad Gable picks up the win. An impressive victory over his... And if you guys saw last week, this happened. Alexander Wolf, Baron Corbin, and Eric Young, all part of Sanity, attacked Kurt Hawkins. They attacked Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder and the B Team, almost to proclaim that they want them at Extreme Rules for the Raw Tag Titles. But then this happened. Chris Jericho and Cassius Ohno, now proclaimed Jerichono, they attack Sanity, saving them. And as said by our general manager Kane, that we will see this match next week. Jerichono will go one-on-one with the B Team. The winners will go to face Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder at Extreme Rules for the Raw Tag Team Championships next week. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have Sasha Banks going one-on-one with the new Raw Women's Champion Bayley, but that championship will become obsolete at Extreme Rules. Like, because Bayley won the title at King of the Ring against Nia Jax and Sasha Banks, the Raw Women's title. And Bayley and Sasha, they've had a lot of bad history in the past couple months or so. And don't forget that at Extreme Rules, we will have a 6-woman tables elimination match. We can already confirm that Bayley, Nia Jax, Carmella, and the Iconics will be in that match. We're still trying to figure out the last person to join from Monday Night Raw. I mean, Sasha Banks could potentially put herself in there. And ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. She is here. Bayley is here. And she wants to proclaim that this is her sanctum. I mean, Bayley, she's already secured herself a spot in the unification match. But you know, when it comes to Bayley, she's definitely shown a darker side to herself as of late. I mean, she attacked Sasha Banks during a promo, attacked Asuka and Nia Jax during their match at Backlash a couple months ago. I'm trying to remember something else. She also, she basically almost rolled up Sasha Banks for the victory at King of the Ring. When Sasha Banks had her in the bank statement, she rolled her over, had a 2.9, so quick, almost defeated her immediately. But no, Bayley won the match anyway. And look at this now, Bayley's just on the offensive, just attacking Sasha Banks. And look at this, off the ropes with the Irish whip. Oh no, Sasha Banks kind of ran around her in a way. And here again, Bayley into the Irish whip. And there's oh no, Sasha Banks is not gonna hold up anymore. And look at that. Oh, huge knee strike to the side of the face. And look at this now, Sasha Banks has control, just using those forearms to her advantage. Look at this, using those legs to her advantage, just right in the corner. And what's Sasha doing here? Oh, huge knee to the face. Huge knee to the face goes Bayley. I mean, Sasha has definitely shown how much that she loved Bayley if they were best friends, but Sasha Banks and Bayley, it's almost like their friendship has grown apart. And I would say for the better as well, because Bayley is now the Raw Women's Champion, and drops her with a power slam. And before, Bayley was just around. She wasn't active, she wasn't really doing anything, and everybody else was just in the spotlight. And that's definitely not what she wanted. And look at Bayley here, has her on the middle rope, and there's a stunner. Stunner on the middle rope. Sasha Banks goes to the outside. And Sasha Banks, like, she tried to talk to Bayley. She tried to make sure that she was alright. And as soon as Bayley and Sasha started talking in the ring, Bayley had enough, and Sasha Banks got hit with a huge clothesline. And then 2 weeks later, Sasha Banks returned. Oh, drops her with a neck breaker. She returned. And Sasha Banks. And, oh, Jesus, slamming her head. And Sasha, oh, look at this now. Sasha Banks fighting right back. And now, oh, Bayley. Huge boot to the belly. And look at this now. Bayley has Sasha Banks on the fireman's carry. What is this? Bayley drops her down. Drops her with a stun gun. And now Bayley into the pinfall. Could have it here. Shows her down. And Sasha Banks kicks out. And Sasha Banks I mean, her and Bayley, you know, we all know how much it takes to be a Raw Women's Champion. Sasha Banks. Oh yeah, speaking of champion, that's what was getting Sasha Banks upset at Bayley. Bayley was upsetting Sasha about her title reigns and how her title reigns didn't last very long, but she had many of them. Oh God! God, huge forearm to the head of Sasha. It's a strong forearm at that as well. And now Bayley, oh, body slam out of nowhere, and look at this. Bayley with an elbow drop. Beautifully done. And now Bayley, oh no, Sasha Banks, Jesus. Huge knee strike to the face. And look at this now, Sasha Banks has Bayley into the bankrupt. God, we saw her put away on main event last week. We saw her get put away Becky Lynch with that move. Oh, and now Sasha Banks. Now she's, oh God. And now look at this, Bayley. Oh, Bayley tried to go for a Hurricane Rana. Sasha, almost like a pop-up power bomb, just attacked. And look at this now, Sasha Banks into the bank statement. Sasha Banks has the bank statement locked in. Can Bayley get out of it? We saw at King of the Ring. Can she be able to roll out of this? Bayley, she has nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Sasha Banks has it locked in tight. Sasha, oh no. Bayley, look at this. Rolls her over just like a King of the Ring. There's the pin. 2. Can she get it here? No. And Sasha Banks rolls out of it. And look at, oh no, Sasha Banks rolls her over with an arm drag. And look at, oh God, slamming her head back, grabbed her by the hair. And Bayley now just rolling to the outside. Great strategy. And now Sasha has Bayley. Sasha Banks is trying to find a way to put away the Raw Women's Champion. And Sasha just staring down at Bayley. And look at this now. Oh, Bayley tried to go for something. Sasha countered. And what is this now? Sasha Banks has Bayley bankrupt. And look at this, into the pinfall. 1, 2. Can Sasha, and Sasha Banks puts away Bayley. Sasha Banks has pinned the Raw Women's Champion. Great victory by Sasha Banks. I was not expecting that from... And wait, who is Nikki Cross? I was definitely not expecting this either. Nikki Cross is out here. Oh, come on. Why? God. Nikki Cross attacked Asuka a couple weeks ago. Nikki Cross now just on the offensive against Sasha Banks. What is she doing out here? Oh, Jesus. Hair whip tossing her across the ring. Why is Nikki Cross out here? Oh, no. And Nikki Cross into a huge Samoan driver. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is not good. Nikki Cross lining up Sasha Banks. This is not good. Nikki Cross has her right where she wants her, into the Fisherman neckbreaker. The referee telling her to get out of here. Referee, I don't think that's a good idea. It's Nikki Cross. She's not going to listen. He's not going to listen either way, ref. But, oh, wait a minute. Eric Young. I believe that's Eric Young by the tattoos and the Sanity. But he's attacking our United Kingdom champion. Oh. Nikki Cross was out here. She just tossed Sasha Banks over the announce table. My mic got disconnected, but Eric Young now has Pete Dunne. Look at this, into the Youngblood, onto that steel panel. Nikki Cross now is being taken to the back. Sasha Banks still in the middle of the ring, and Eric Young now has Pete Dunne right where he wants it. No! Oh my God! Pile driver on the steel post. On the steel panel. And ladies and gentlemen, now I just got my mic back on. Eric Young started attacking Pete Dunne out of nowhere. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for another match of epic proportions between two men who are former best friends. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler in a rematch after 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, Drew McIntyre defeated Dolph Ziggler, but Dolph Ziggler was not going to take that loss. He wanted to put away Drew here tonight. And as we all know, at Backlash, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler claimed the Raw Tag Team Championships against Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. But then 2 weeks later, lost the titles on Monday on an episode of Raw. And after losing, it's almost like Drew McIntyre was trying to get Dolph Ziggler to be alright, to prove that they're superior even though they lost. That was not the case. Drew McIntyre started attacking Dolph Ziggler after the match, blaming him for their loss. And then a week later, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler were in a match. And Drew McIntyre put away Dolph with the Claymore. And Dolph Ziggler, he was not going to take this loss. Drew McIntyre wanted the match. He wanted the match immediately for a rematch as soon as Dolph said it. But as he talked to Kane, he said they couldn't fit it on the King of the Ring card, as it was just packed. And it couldn't have been last week because Dolph and Drew were in the Fatal 4-Ways. Were in the Fatal 4-Way matches to proclaim a spot in the Extreme Trials match. Dolph Ziggler was, if my memory can remember, Dolph Ziggler was in a match with Rusev, Sami Zayn, and Chad Gable. And wait a minute, Drew McIntyre already in the ring. Oh, tripping him face first onto the turnbuckle. Drew McIntyre at Dolph Ziggler. Jesus, Drew McIntyre was not going to take any. Oh, no. Drew McIntyre has him by the head with a belly-to-belly. Oh, come on. Drew McIntyre already trying to get a one-up on Dolph Ziggler before the match even starts. Like, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, they're both amazing superstars, but oh, come on, no, not again! Jesus, dropping him across the ring. And Drew McIntyre now has, oh no, Dolph Ziggler, he's fighting back. Dolph Ziggler is fighting back. And something else I might have mentioned as well. They've been fighting back and forth for weeks. At King of the Ring, Drew McIntyre basically put him through the TV. Oh, God. Drew McIntyre put Dolph Ziggler, he speared him into a TV, and it broke it. And now Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler now in the middle of the ring. Look at this. Drew has him up for a suplex. Dolph Ziggler with a knee to the head. Had it coming. And look at that. Oh, Dolph Ziggler back suplex. And there's the kip up. I mean, Dolph Ziggler wants to try and figure out. Jesus. Huge face buster from Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's definitely shown a better prowess after their last encounter. I mean, Dolph Ziggler's recovered from being speared into the TV. And oh, look at that. It looks like Dolph Ziggler tried to go for a super kick, but Drew McIntyre saw it coming, drops him with a reverse DDT. And now Drew McIntyre is trying to find a way to put away Dolph. Look at this. Spins him around into a black hole slam. And now Drew McIntyre has Dolph. See, this is going to be a lot harder for, Dolph Ziggler to put away Drew McIntyre, as every time they've went face to face, Dolph Ziggler has not been successful. And look at this now, Dolph Ziggler with a drop kick. I mean, he did have a little bit of a victory, and here's a pinfall. McIntyre puts his foot on the rope. But here's something that I noticed though. McIntyre did nothing to win. Well, I wouldn't say did nothing. Dolph Ziggler, he got the victory on. He picked up the pinfall against Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy at Backlash to win the Raw Tag Team titles. And also, he was the one who was pinned, but simply Drew McIntyre didn't want to pull away Matt Hardy immediately. He wanted to, oh god, he wanted to provide more damage to him. So after he hit the Claymore, he essentially didn't want to do anything else. He just wanted Dolph Ziggler to help him out and take the pinfall. And Dolph Ziggler was pinned to get the tag team champions. And now Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre in the middle of the ring. And now look at this now. Oh god. And now Dolph Ziggler attacking McIntyre, and oh Jesus, huge right hand from Drew McIntyre right to the face of Dolph Ziggler. Can McIntyre, what is this? Irish whip, what is this? Oh, look at that, tosses him up. McIntyre dropped with a huge DDT. That in-ring veteranism by Dolph Ziggler. And now Dolph has Drew right where he wants him. Jesus, huge headbutt to the face. And now Dolph Ziggler has McIntyre. No, Dolph Ziggler is just... oh, facebuster. God, McIntyre is just a mountain. It's hard to take control of McIntyre simply because of his stature. But Dolph Ziggler seemed to figure out a way to put him away. He's targeting the legs, which is a good strategy for somebody who's taller than you. And look at this, McIntyre into the air raid siren. Into the air raid siren, hooks the leg, shoulders are down, and Dolph Ziggler rolls the shoulder up. Dolph Ziggler rolls the shoulder up. This match is not finished with. McIntyre definitely does not want to take a loss from Ziggler. I mean, Ziggler doesn't want to take a loss from McIntyre either. It's just Drew has something to prove. Like, trying to prove that Dolph Ziggler was the weak link in their tag team, the show. And what is McIntyre doing now? McIntyre has Dolph and a fire. Oh, God. Oh, no. Dolph Ziggler, he's down, but McIntyre's tuning up the band. Look at this. Claymore. McIntyre hits the Claymore on Dolph Ziggler. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and it's over. No! Dolph Ziggler he kicked out of the Claymore. Dolph Ziggler kicked out of the Claymore. McIntyre has to find a way to put him away. Oh, no, 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 not a pile driver. But no, look at this. Ziggler counters, powering McIntyre over his head. And now Dolph Ziggler, now he's on the offensive of Drew McIntyre. Look at that throwback. Can Dolph Ziggler do it? Can he put him away? Oh, super kick to the gut. And there's a drop kick. And look at this. Ziggler's tuning up the band. He wants to put him away. Can he do it here? Ziggler, sweet chin music. No, McIntyre moves out of the way. Jesus, huge boot to the face. McIntyre powering him up. And look at this now. Oh, Dolph Ziggler fighting back. Looked like he tried to go for a power bomb, but Ziggler counters back, rolls him up. Here's the pinfall. Shoulders are down. Can he get it here? And Dolph Ziggler picks up the win against Drew McIntyre. Dolph Ziggler has defeated Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is not happy. He is livid. He is livid right now. Dolph Ziggler has done it. He's put away McIntyre. He defeated him. And ladies and gentlemen, this happened last week as well. The Fatal 4-Way matches. After Dolph Ziggler hits the Sweet Chin music on Sami Zayn, Tommaso Ciampa took control of the match and got the pinfall. But Brian Kendrick hits the bully choke from the top rope and proclaimed his spot. So now these are the participants in the Extreme Trials match. Noam Dar, Tommaso Ciampa, Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, Brian Kendrick, and ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles is out here. The WWE Champion. I don't know why he's out here, but I mean, he is our WWE Champion, so he must have something to say. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, a triple threat steel cage match for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules between AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, and Aleister Black. Well, that was a hell of an announcement. Now we will see AJ Styles, Aleister Black, and Bobby Roode all contained within a steel cage. The WWE Championship will be on the line. I mean, just look at the star power just look at that. I mean, a steel cage match. I mean, that's a typical of every Extreme Rules. But a triple threat is one thing. A triple threat match is one thing, but a triple threat contained within a cage, that's even worse. I mean, it's hard to, it's just hard to contain how much it means. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on from that as Buddy Murphy, part of the Extreme Trials match, will be taking on a fellow participant in the Extreme Trials match. He will be going one-on-one with Andrade, Cien, Almas. Andrade, Cien, Almas, and Buddy Murphy both came up from NXT. Both amazing competitors. Have unique movesets. And Buddy Murphy, we've seen such a shift in his moveset. I mean, he's been using the Brainbuster, Murphy's Law, but now he has a new move that's almost like a pump handle Samoan drop, and it's very devastating. I wonder if he can pull out the victory against Andrade here tonight. And Andrade, his unique moveset as well, has that hammerlock DDT, El Idolo. When he hits El Sombra, or La Sombra rather, I mean, that's just put away for anyone. And here we go, Andrade, Cien, Almas, making his presence known. I mean, Andrade, Cien, Almas, I mean, he is somebody to look out for. It's just he needs to do a little bit more digging before he can get anywhere near where Aleister Black and Bobby Roode are in the WWE Championship. In the WWE Championship picture. I mean, Buddy Murphy's pretty much, he hasn't been worrying about the WWE champion. He wants the Intercontinental Championship. Like, it's almost like it's a go-to for him. I mean, in the past, like, pretty much at every pay-per-view, he's been competing for the Intercontinental title. I mean, at Backlash, he was in the Fatal 4-Way with The Miz, Bobby Lashley, Buddy Murphy, and Seth Rollins were all in a Fatal 4-Way. And Seth Rollins came out on top. Then at King of the Ring, it was Seth Rollins versus Buddy Murphy, and Rollins came out on top. Look at this. Andrade already going for a fisherman. Buddy Murphy rolling him up into a small package driver. Into a small package, and Andrade rolls him over, and there's a kick out. And then at King of the Ring, Murphy and Seth Rollins went one-on-one. But Seth Rollins, oh Jesus, picked up the win, and there's a jackknife powerbomb. Rolls him into, looked like he had him in a jackknife cover. God. And now he's going to be in the Extreme Trials match. He's going to be competing for the Intercontinental title 3 times in a row. Jesus, there's a German suplex. And look at this. Oh, Jesus, was that a Rainmaker? Jesus, was that a Rainmaker from Buddy Murphy? Jesus. Murphy just had it. And look at this now, Buddy Murphy into, oh, God, pump handle neckbreaker. My God, there's so much just chaos happening right now. That was definitely a Rainmaker. And that almost put away Andrade. And look at this now, Andrade, oh God, drops him on his head. Can Andrade Cien Almas somehow pick up the victory against Buddy? Look at this now, Andrade, look at this, has him into a crucifix, tosses him over into a sit-out crucifix powerbomb. 1, 2, and no, Buddy Murphy kicks out. God, that had to hurt. And now Buddy Murphy has Andrade. Oh, beautiful shooting star press from Buddy Murphy. Now Buddy Murphy is trying to, oh God, kick right to the knee, just drops him straight down. Almost like just slapped his face. Oh God, did it again. He's targeting the knee of Andrade Cien Almas. And look at this now. Oh, not again. Oh, no. Went for a forearm that time. I thought he was going to go for the trifecta. Andrade had locked his legs around Buddy Murphy's foot and just tips him right down. And there's an inverted DDT. God, we're not even 2 minutes into this match, and Andrade Cien Almas and Buddy Murphy are just basically going at it. Look at this. Murphy rolls him over into the pin. Can he get it here? Referee, get in the position. Here we go. No, Andrade Cien Almas rolls out of it. And now Buddy Murphy has... Oh, God. Jesus. Buddy Murphy. It was almost like a snap power slam. God, how much is Buddy Murphy and Andrade Cien Almas just going to put away to make sure that they will get the win here tonight? And look at this. Oh, it looked like he tried to go for Murphy's Law, but Andrade Cien Almas saw him. Look at this. Drops him with a DDT. Snap DDT. And now Andrade Cien Almas has Murphy. Look at... Oh, God. Huge shoulder tackle to Buddy Murphy. Drops him straight down on the back. And, oh, God. Drop kick into the corner. Goes Andrade. Andrade Cien Almas. Look, what is this? Northern Lights suplex. God, Andrade Cien Almas is just something else. In NXT, put on what, in my opinion, was one of the best NXT matches in history. And Andrade, look at this now, just in the corner with Buddy Murphy, just proving his dominance. And what? Oh no, this isn't good. Andrade Cien Almas. Huge Meteor Rolla into the corner. Just knees to the face. Andrade may have it here right now. Buddy Murphy rolls the shoulder up. Buddy Murphy rolls the shoulder up. And now Andrade Cien Almas to the top rope. What is this? Oh, tried to go for a senton. Murphy rolls out of the way. And what is he doing now? Buddy Murphy going to the top rope of his own. But Andrade sees him. Right to the face. Now Andrade is taking control of Buddy Murphy. What is this? Andrade go for a Hurricane Rana. Oh, Buddy Murphy held on to the ropes. Held on to the ropes. Just allowing his to crash and burn. And now Buddy Murphy, he's on the top rope. I don't think Andrade Cien Almas notices. Now he does. Murphy rolls him over into a Hurricane Rana. 1, 2. He could have it here. And Andrade Cien Almas rolls out of it. Buddy Murphy nearly put away Andrade Cien Almas. Now he's going to go to the top rope. What is he thinking? And look at this. Murphy for the frog splash. Huge frog splash from the top rope. Buddy Murphy into the pinfall. Could have it here. Buddy Murphy. He did not get the win. He didn't even get the 2. Andrade Cien Almas kicks out at 1. And look at this now. Oh, Murphy's just using those right hands to his advantage. He's not happy. I mean, he thought he had him put him away, and now he's targeting the leg again, wrapping his leg around the rope. What is this now? Buddy Murphy, second rope. Oh my god, can he even get that far? Can he hit Andrade? And look at this. Oh, it looked like he tried to go for a DDT, but Andrade Cien Almas caught him right before he could do that. And now Andrade, oh god, kicks him right in the back. And now Andrade Cien Almas has Murphy right where he wants him. Oh no, kick right to the gut. What is this? And look at this, has him into a gory bomb, but oh no! God, the gory stretch. God, we've seen many people use this. And look at this now. Oh no, Murphy took control with an arm drag, tossing Andrade Cien Almas over. And now Murphy, look at that. Oh god, targeting the leg once again. Targeting the leg, had him down, and now Andrade Cien Almas is down. Murphy with the power deadlift German suplex. Andrade lands on his head. And now Andrade Cien Almas, oh, uppercut from Andrade Cien Almas. Look at that. Rolls him with a Hurricane Rana. And what is this now? Andrade Cien Almas, top rope. Oh, trying to go for a moonsault. Buddy Murphy moves out of the way. Now he's fighting. Oh god, just keeps targeting that leg. Trying to make Andrade Cien Almas look stupid. He's trying to take out his mobility. Oh my god, can he really hit Andrade from that far? And Buddy Murphy, look at this. Meteor roller from the top. Murphy had Andrade Cien Almas right where he wanted him. And now Murphy looks to put away Andrade. No, Andrade rolls him over. Reverse DDT. Can he get it? And oh, drops him with a huge elbow. God, Andrade Cien Almas and Buddy Murphy are just showing no mercy. There's nothing even on the line. It's just two men who refuse to lose. They just refuse to lose. And look at that! Buddy Murphy tried to hit that leg again, but Andrade rolled him over into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Well scouted by Andrade Cien Almas. Can he hit it here? Lo Sombra! Lo Sombra from Andrade Cien Almas. Can he get it here? Those shoulders are down. Andrade Cien Almas picks up the win. What of a match. What hell of a match we had. Andrade Cien Almas picks up the win against Buddy Murphy. Beautiful. El Idolo.